Alright, hey guys, today I finally finished an amazing game. Obviously you've seen the title, so you know what it is, Persona 4. This game is awesome, just like the third one. It's really hard to describe because, in my opinion, this and Persona 3 were insanely good games, like, not even comparable to, like, the games I've played in the last few weeks, or months, or whatever. So, I guess I'll just, like, I know it's like a low-key game, so I'll try to explain what it is, because I seriously have, like, zero complaints with this game, except for, like, maybe one. Alright? Okay, so basically the game, pretty much you're a transfer student, and you're coming to, basically this town that's like out in the middle of nowhere. It's like a really small city. It's called Inaba, basically. So you're going there for a whole year, like for a whole school year or whatever. And once you get there, basically like every game, shit goes down. But we're not there yet, so I'll explain more as we continue through our journey. Alright, so once you arrive in Inaba from the train, you're introduced to your uncle and your cousin, who you'll be staying with throughout the entire game. Alright, so starting the next day you'll be attending your new high school. This basically just is a quick little introduction to all of your classmates and a bunch of your friends you'll have throughout the game. Nothing major, just introduction stage still. On your way home from school, you come across your uncle at a crime scene. Apparently one of the students at your school has been murdered, and they're introducing you to your uncle's profession, which of course is a detective. So the next day we're back at school and still introducing the new characters and such. Doing some character development, I suppose, and here you meet your first male friend, who offers, of course, to take you out to lunch. So, of course, you're not gonna complain about that. So, after school, you guys decide to go to lunch. Once you do so, you still get some more character introduction, just building up the characters, and here you'll meet one of the first victims in the mystery. I mean, it's not a spoiler, it's within the first, like, 20 minutes of the game. So then you hear about a rumor about looking in your TV at midnight and you'll see something strange. That's when you decide to try out the rumor. So here we are at midnight, trying out this rumor pretty much. And as you can see, there's results, and pretty much you just, it's kind of weird. It's like he's awakening his ability, I suppose. And from here on, this will basically be your main way of finding out who the next victim will be in the cycle of victims coming up. And as we can see, you have the ability to basically enter it. Eventually you and your friends will stumble upon the TV because you now possess the ability to enter the TV world. So as of now, all that's happened really is one of your school friends has gone missing, and you think it might have something to do with the TV because on the Midnight Channel you saw her. Alright, so every day you'll start at the morning and go straight to school. After school you'll be allowed free roam around the school. From here you can basically talk to other students, get quests, build your social links with your friends. And I'll explain social links more in a bit, but essentially it's just a little hub world that you can use to get information about your mission and such. Nothing major, just well, I suppose it is a major aspect of the game because you're doing it so often. Alright, so now that I've finished talking about the school, I'll talk about the next area, which of course is the shopping district. From here you can also build social links and get quests. Mainly though, this is where you buy your stuff. Cool thing about the weapon shop in this game is instead of just unlocking new equipment, you actually build your equipment from material dropped by enemies and stuff. And you're also paid money for bringing in the material. So you also have a bunch of other places, mainly worthless stuff, and then you have the item shop, which you can really only buy healing items and healing items. No, you can't like restock up on your SP, which is your skill points. And then of course you have North District, which is basically more social links, and there's the bulletin board, which you can use to find new jobs. Jobs of course pay you yen, or basically stat points. Next up we have Junas, which is basically the mall, also where your gang meets up and discusses the new murders and basically plans and what they're about to do with the case. You'll be here rarely, but essentially you just go there at the end of the month when you have to go rescue somebody out of the TV world. Alright, so once you enter the TV, you'll basically be at the entrance, which is where all your people are at. You can heal up here for money, of course, and talk to all your members and revisit areas that you go to. Unlike Persona 3, you don't have one single area. You have, I'd say, around 6 or 7 dungeons. And you can revisit them and fight side bosses that spawn after you finish that person's case. Nothing major besides the Velvet Rooms here and your next objective. You'll be here, like I said, towards the end of the case, like when you have to go save that person. So next up we have the Velvet Room, which is where you fuse your personas that you've captured, and basically you can summon them if you don't wanna. If you want to bring one back, like let's say you summon one or fuse one with like another one, and you want that other one back, and summon them back for a price. But mainly, you just use this place to fuse personas that you capture throughout the dungeons. Nothing major, but whatever. So every month, basically, you'll have a victim who gets seen on the Midnight Channel when it rains. That victim you have to come in here to save. So once you come into Tartarus, usually you have to grind up till maybe 10 levels, 20 levels, depending really. Towards the later levels, it's really easy to level up. But so yeah, you usually grind up a few levels, capture a few persona, and once you basically get up to that floor where the person's being held, you have to confront their shadow version of themselves and basically bring them back from the dark side. The next world you can go to, of course, is your house, which you have the morning, which is where you're at school. Then you have after school, which is where you can either go to the dungeons and level up or build social links, whatever. Then in the evening you come back home to your bedroom or downstairs, and pretty much this is where you can go to sleep. You can make money with your work table because you have jobs, read a book, which also increases your stats. It's a cool addition to the game. So I guess there really is too much stuff to talk about in this game, so I'll just try to finish this up. This game really is good. Like, there's way too much content for me to even discuss properly, and I know I fucked up quite a bit in this video, but whatever. I've been playing this game for 70 hours, you can't blame me. So yeah, I think it does too much good. Like, anime cutscenes, they're beautiful looking. The music is excellent. It's like it's so good. Like, it's none of like this modern music shit like Mass Effect or Fable. Like, that's shitty music. Persona has amazing music. And yeah, so you can pick this game up for like $20. Go buy it. Like, seriously, comes with the soundtrack. Like, come on, dude, $20 for 70+ hour game with soundtrack. That's amazing. Also, go pick up Persona 3 FES now.